Okay, we are live for our collective and psychic reading. What is the collective message coming through today? Very, very strong on so many levels. People have been having trouble sleeping. There's been lots of disturbance in the energetic air, if you may. This one was wanting to come out as well. Yes, time to tune into the portal of your heart. Was the one sticking up. Initiation, deeply pouring through. We have awakening, energetic upgrades, a new way of being, integration, definitely the cosmic energies coming through from the galactic center. Our sun is now in alignment with the galactic center, so the solar flares, the sun streaming through this Christ consciousness, high frequency light. Definitely what's going on. It is changing us at a cellular level. With deep healing, it is changing our DNA coding. There is things that you are releasing from this energetic shift. You are breaking the chain. You are someone who is definitely one of the chain breakers of generational patterns and curses. And there is double missions pouring through from this high frequency light. And we are birthing a new age. Well, how about that for on point of the collective energies right now? So I'm going to share this live stream and then I'm going to tap more into the collective message because that is exactly what is going on. Couldn't get any more on point with that. So, wow, that's huge. Okay, so bear with me while I share this live stream. That was really powerful. That was, yeah, that's definitely exactly what's going on in such a big way. So, hello. Hello, I love that. Okay. Okay, so just going to share this here and then in one more place. Okay. That's definitely the energies coming through. It is very, very strong. Through and through. Okay, popping this here. Join me live. Okay, that was a really strong collective, very on point message. Okay, I think we're good. I don't think it just shared twice. No, okay, perfect. Yay. So we're definitely birthing a new age. We're about to pop a bubble. I feel like we have. I feel like we've literally popped a collective dimension. I literally see our realities like spheres. And, you know, it's like we're creating our own sphere of life and we're merging with other people and then we're merging away and there's separations and then we're creating our own and then there's groups of spheres that are together in a sphere, like collectively, you know. So, yeah, definitely the way I've been shown, like reality works, if you may, is like these spheres, yeah. Birthing a new age, but ancestral patterns, healing and rewriting the future is definitely what you are going through with all the things that you are shifting through. It might feel like a lot at the moment. Of course, there's Christmas, there's all the normal, like this time of year festivities. But at the end of the day, the biggest piece that's going on is that there is huge energetic upgrades going on. There is, you know, passing the galactic center, the birthplace of our universe, is a really strong high frequency light. I was just sharing in my intuitive channel group this morning that, you know, this time of year, they have made it an ultimate distraction with Christmas. But this time of year, every year, we've got solstice coming up in a couple of days. This high frequency light always comes through at this time of year. And when the light is strong, it stirs up the darkness. It shines the light on the darkest aspects of humanity, of yourself, right? Of the collective. And so they've created Christmas as a distraction to the high frequency light that's going on so that we're not receiving the coding that's coming through. I think we do, but when we can receive it consciously, it can really amplify our path and our purpose. It transforms us, whether we're aware of it or not, and we know that we're moving into like a new year, but you're coming out of the cave, you're no longer hiding away, and as you are stepping out, you are breaking the generational curse, you are breaking the aspects of yourself that have been held back in the cave. And I feel like this is a really important piece of information, because you might feel like you've got so much to do, or you're wondering how you're going to do your purpose, because this Pleiades is literally like you have a double mission, channeling and uplifting humanity. And this is where I work with a lot of clients who are confused about their purpose, in essence, because they feel to do this, but they need to be themselves. And I'm like, yeah, because it's both. Like, who you are as a person shifts people around you without even doing a thing. And so this double mission is exactly that. Like, you have a drive to leave an impact, to make the world a better place, to create new systems and structures on the planet. Like, you literally have the coding and all the information encoded in you on a cellular level. And these upgrades, it's like it burns away anything that's been obstructing your conscious awareness of this information. And so as you feel this energy, you might feel extra tired, you might feel like you can't get on top of things, you might feel like there's so much going on, then you might feel like you want to like run away back into the cave, in essence of like, don't want to deal with it, why can't I just stay home, or whatever whatever your story is, because there's so much streaming through, but you're getting a lot of information about your double mission right now at this time. So I would make time to sit in your cave to meditate though. Still mind meditation is the most powerful way to cleanse your energy and to receive consciously the information that is being uncovered in your DNA through the streaming consciousness from the galactic center that is pouring through our atmosphere at this time, because this is a whole new world we are stepping into. So yeah, really on point there. And the initiation says it all. The initiation says it all. Walking through the rite of passage, we're going through somewhere sacred. And this is the thing, you're coming out of the cave into the city of light. Don't know about the city of light. Anyway, that's a whole rabbit hole I'm not going to go down right now. But this is the Work Your Light Oracle cards, so this is a different frequency. All you have to do is tune into the inner temple, the portal of your heart. And like I said, the most powerful way to do that is still mind meditation, to be able to receive the coding that you have been, that's in your DNA, right? And the clearing the generational and ancestral patterns is how you become clear of what's sitting there. Plain and simple. Okay. All right. So that's our collective reading. Quite short this morning, I guess, compared to some mornings. So I'm going to move into psychic readings now. So if you're live here, how this works is going to ask for you to say yes please in the comments now. Just pop it in once, and then we'll have a list of yes pleases coming up for this round. I will intuitively choose someone from this list, and then I will read for you if I choose you, and then I'll close off that round. I'll ask for another round of yes pleases, and we repeat the process. So you can type in yes please. You just have to stay live for the reading. You can't say yes and then jump off, so I will make sure that you're here first before I read, so you can pop them in. I'm just going to turn the fan on because thank goodness it's not as, it's been so humid here because we've been like having so much rain, and it's been like so hot, and then this morning it was like this cool breeze, and I'm like, oh, thank you for this breath of cool breeze. Okay. Alrighty then. Sorry, and also just want to say too, so the next 2 weeks, obviously we have Christmas and New Year. coming up. So I won't be doing our readings same time this week for 2 weeks. I'm going to take 2 weeks off, but I will do pop-up readings somewhere in the 2 weeks over Christmas, New Year. So keep an eye out. All my normal content will still be coming out. Of course, Tuesday Tarot, of course, is still happening, just that it is, you know, Boxing Day, so it'll be Christmas Day for some. And then also it's my daughter's birthday the following week. So yeah, I definitely won't be here. I'll be with her. But yeah, like I said, I'll be doing pop-up readings, so keep an eye out. And also, so we'll be officially back at this time and day, like on our regular this time of day, on the 9th or the 8th, 9th of January. So just wanted to let you guys know. Okay. All right, so who is this reading for? So if you'd like to book a private psychic reading, I definitely have kept my calendar open over Christmas, New Year. So you can definitely book in for a private reading. So if you'd like to do that, just comment psychic below and I'll send you the details for that. Yeah, just feeling cold to still do that over Christmas, New Year. I don't feel to stop that. Not this year, some years I do, but I'm like, just feels good this year. And that was something else I was going to say to you. I have released a training straight out of Life Purpose Legacy, and it was like on fire. It was our last training of 2024 last week, and it's the capacity to receive. Like, if you want a better life, if you want something more money in your bank account, a healthier relationship, better health, whatever it is that you're desiring or manifesting, it won't come in unless you're in alignment and unless you have the capacity energetically to not only align with that frequency, but also open to receive it energetically. We can have a lot of blocks in the way from feeling unworthy or being neglected as a child or whatever is coming up, right? Whatever belief systems and generational coding that you have stuck, imprinted in you, affects your ability to receive what you're actually asking for. A better life, better partner, better house, more money in your bank account, whatever it is. So if you want access to that free training, I was guided to like take that training out of my Purpose Legacy. So just comment capacity, because it's the capacity to receive, and I'll send you that free training because, well, it's in Life Purpose Legacy, but I was guided to give that for free. So it's like my Christmas present to you guys. So you can open energetically for the capacity to receive that which you're asking for, instead of receiving the same cognitive pattern frequency and not being able to shift and break that glass ceiling. So if you're ready to break the glass ceilings, comment capacity and I'll send you the free training. Okay, so now I really had to share that because I'm really excited to share that for free for you guys. It was a friggin' on fire. Well, all those trainings are on fire, but that one was next level. So oof, I'm covered in goosebumps thinking about it. It's honestly, it's like, yeah, these trainings in there are like next level. I love teaching Life Purpose Legacy. The doors to Life Purpose Legacy are open, so if you want the details for that, just comment Legacy and I'll send you all of that. Yeah, that's our 12-month live coaching. I do it in the group. You get access to Trust the Intuition, you get access to all my courses, Full Moon Ceremony. It is the inner circle that you join when you join Life Purpose Legacy. But these trainings, I do a live training once a fortnight in there on Life Purpose Legacy trainings, energetic wealth, mindset, all the things you need to leave your legacy. And this is literally like one of the trainings straight out of there. So if you're ready to open to receive what you actually want rather than staying stuck at the same level, yeah, capacity, you'll get a beautiful taste of what it's like to be in there. Okay. All right, so I'm going back to the list. Sorry, I had to share that. I'm like, because I'm really excited to share that for you guys. Like, yeah, it's just, I haven't released any of those trainings out of the group, and yeah, it was next level. So, okay. So who is this reading for? Okay, so Kim. Is Kim Jade still here? Oh yes, you just comment capacity, so I'm pretty sure Kim's still here. Kim's jumping out at me. and hello to everyone who's joining us live. So just to double check that Kim's still here before I technically read for her. Kim Jade. Yes, okay, perfect. I thought you were. Okay, so the fairies, the fae, have been so strong lately. Oh, the fae, the fairies, have come through really strong. So this is the friendship. New frequency of friendship, and also you're a lot more conscious about who you're hanging around. Who you hang around does affect the life you create and the life you live. So it's really important to surround yourself with like-minded people, hence by being in places like Life Purpose Legacy. You know, if you don't have that sort of access in your physical reality, then online and who you're following online, what you're listening to really can impact your life. With this friendship card, it is in the past, and there is like purple, blues, like all the sort of higher chakra colors. It does represent a new wave of friendship, and or you're starting to become really conscious, third eye chakra, of the relationships around you and how they're actually affecting your life, because you've realized that time is the most important like aspect here, and this time being like it's almost like limited time, want to make the most of my time, don't want to waste my time anymore. Like something has shifted in you, Kim, and you're just like reassessing everything right now. So precious time, the fairy of time wants you to experience every moment fully and make the most of your precious time. Be mindful not to waste others' time either. And this is where I feel like you're heeding the wisdom that you're really noticing around who you're hanging around, what's going on, who you're listening to online, etc. Because this owl represents the wisdom, and I feel like you're really like, it's like almost like all of a sudden in the last month you've become really conscious of, is this what I want? Like you're just, is this, hang on a sec, let me just, and it's almost like you've stopped time in a way, because now you're reassessing things that really matter to you. And moderation, you're like, hang on a sec. So it's like moderating your boundaries, moderating your time, like not on a controlling level, but on honoring who exactly you are. See, check this out. Purity is the bottom card. Look how freaking beautiful that is. And this is like you're not wanting to not just waste other people's time, but this is like, is this really worth my time anymore to be doing this? And it's not in like, oh, I hate these people, I don't like them anymore. It's just like, is this in alignment anymore? Because something feels like there's other things I can be doing with my precious time, and you're really moderating your reality, or your next steps are moderating your reality to, is this really serving my higher purpose? Is this really where I'm being called to go? Purity also represents your soul, and like the purity of your soul and the innocence of what you're being called to do, and like the alignment of where you're going. And then when I shuffled this Healing with the Angels deck, the meditation card is on the bottom. So interesting that they're both pink. Ear chakras, which is like new frequency, new reality, new experiences, like listening to your intuition, and it just feels like you're in this big contemplation time. This card in particular, moderation. Is there something you know you shouldn't be eating? Try eating mindfully and healthily, although the fairies say a little bit of what you fancy is fine. And so this is relational to food. So it can be diet changes, of course, but also with the green, it's very much heart, the direction you're being called to go. Is it in alignment anymore? And making some hard choices. And just like the food, it's not like you have to cut everyone out, but it's like limiting your time with just what's not really serving you anymore. And I think that moving into 2025, with 25 people live, as a just an extra sign for you, Kim, is like it's time to really pay attention to that. Otherwise, you know how I always say, like, if you don't heed your intuition will heed you, type thing. Yeah. Okay, so that's for you, Kim. So really reassessing 2025 of where you're spending your time and energy, and is this really aligned for me to be doing, and is there something my soul, the purity of my soul, is calling me to be doing that I'm not paying attention to, that I need to do that now. So yes, that's for you. Okay, I have another round of yes pleases. So hello for those who are joining live. Welcome. So another round of yes pleases, please, as I move on to the next person. who is this one for? All right, so whilst I wait for this round of yes pleases to come in, hello to everyone who is joining live. So the doors for Life Purpose Legacy are open, and in Life Purpose Legacy, it's my 12-month coaching, group coaching program. It is the inner circle, so you get access to Trust the Intuition, you get access to all my courses, full moon ceremonies. It's like VIP access to everything. But also in that is every fortnight I do a live training in their wealth and mindset energetics to living your legacy, leaving your legacy and finding your purpose, expanding the next level of your purpose. And some of you have already popped in when you were listening before, but there's some more people here. So last week I was called to pull our training out from last week, the capacity to receive, and offer it to you for free. So comment capacity if you'd like to watch that training for free. It's the first time I've ever pulled a training out of Life Purpose Legacy to give as an option for free. It is super next level, because when we are trying to manifest our dreams or working on expanding our business or aligning to the relationship of our dreams or opening to having more money in your bank account and expanding your wealth portfolio or creating a healthier lifestyle for yourself, you can only receive to the capacity that you energetically are open to. And there's many different factors to be able to break that glass ceiling to actually align to a whole new frequency and being, which is very in alignment with this birthing a new age from the collective reading at the start. All right, we're sort of like in these bubbles that we're just used to, but if you don't work on the energetics of which you grew up in, you're never going to bust through to the next level. So the capacity to receive is literally like one of the most golden trainings. It was freaking fire. And so I was really guided to share that with you. So if you just comment capacity and I'll send it to you later on today. As I was talking about that, I'm just going to read and then I'll pick someone from the yes please list. This, after I was shuffling, this card came out from the Avalon Magic deck, and look at it, like hello, like busting, look, piercing the energetic ceiling so that you can bust through to the next level. Look, she's pulled it up from the water, which water is very symbolic of piercing a next level reality. If we look at the womb, we're in water, we pierce that water to come through into this reality. Like, there's so much about that. It says, be led by your own inner soul light. Healing and enlightenment are within. And it's kind of like to release all the generational patterns, like in this collective reading at the start, we literally have to pierce the bubble of that which we grew up in to break the chain and rewrite our future, so that you can literally channel and receive the high frequency that is already encoded in your DNA and what you were born for this lifetime. So definitely, yeah, capacity is really strong. Okay, so now I'm going to pick someone from the yes please list. Okay, so who is this reading for? Okay, sorry, I just was interrupted. Hopefully it comes back there. Okay. Okay, so Julie, is Julie still here? Okay. So I'll just, covered in goosebumps. I'll just see if Julie's still here. Okay, maybe that fan is too much now. Like, it was so hot yesterday and now it's like, weather's been strange, right? I know weather's like a bit extreme at times, but I don't know. Reality's changing, let's put it that way. Okay, Okay, Julie's still here. Yay! There's so many things happening. I know, right? I know. That's Stefan Burns that I shared his YouTube on my socials not long ago. He's really good to keep an eye on. He just released a video, well, this morning my time, a few hours ago, talking about the galactic center and the sun alignment, and so all this coding that's coming through, and there's just so much energy going on. It's like, it's not all you. It's shining a light on what you're not facing to really do something about it, but it's also like, there's just so much going on. Okay, Julie. Okay, even though the Divine Magic card hasn't come out, the Divine Magic card is like the cover of the actual deck, right? And the back of the cards. So even though this isn't the card, this was jumping out at me for you, Julie. The Divine Magic is overlying everything for you. And I think that it's so important for you to tap into that and look. So the bottom card of the deck is yes. But look what was sticking out when I just moved all of that. Time to move on. Your intuition is correct. Take action accordingly. Yes, but time to move on. You are a healer. Duh, we know that. Tranquility, self-care, picking up the moderation for you as well. It's like everything in moderation. Also, when you're really busy, the way that we can take time for ourselves is connecting in with our breath. In the shower, taking conscious time in the shower just to, when you're going to sleep, like really consciously dropping into meditation as you're falling asleep, like, you know, to really get into that stillness place. This is a bit of a cocoon that I feel like you need to step out of as well. You're packing a load of furniture to move this weekend. So a lot of going on. Yep. So when you're busy, and I just said like, it's time for you to come out of a cocoon and you're moving. So there we go. This is the future card, like, and then this one is dreaming big, what you're hoping for and what you're scared of. So let go of small thoughts about yourself, see yourself succeeding. This, yeah, time to move on. You're moving. Yeah, wow. Okay. There's something about, like, I know you dream big. I know you've got big dreams. I know your vision. This is like, I can't quite place it. Yeah, like, now's not the time to doubt. Now is the time to increase the faith with the positive energy that's around you. There's something about collecting all the positive energy as you go. Leaving behind, obviously, like, it's a very like, well, of course that's what's happening, but there's something about the conscious collecting of the positive energy that's tapping you into the flow of like where you're supposed to go. Like, and I know you're moving, you know where you're going. Like, I can't quite place that. Like, literally what's actually coming to mind is out of this deck, the River of Gold, I think it is, from memory. And it's like, yeah, backstroke your way through the River of Gold. And what this card represents is that under our feet, like, we've got our Earth Star, right? It's about a foot under Earth, under our feet. So we've got a Soul Star, we've got all our chakras, and then we've got our Earth Star below. And our Earth Star anchors us into this realm. And doesn't technically say that this is connected to the Earth Star, but when I read about the River of Gold, that we're like, there's a river of gold that we can tap into to follow, like, basically our soul's path, right? But it also connects to the synchronicities of life, you know, like when we're trying to do something structured, logical, and it's not freaking working, it's because you need to tap into your soul's path, which is the synchronistic flow of life. It moves, it goes in illogical ways, etc., which I know you are really good at. But there's something about consciously anchoring in, consciously plugging in. That's the word I'm looking for. Consciously plugging into your river of gold that's leading you where you're going, even though you're already doing it intuitively, because that's what a highly clairsentient does, is we're doing our intuition before we're conscious of it. There's something for you specifically that's going to amplify this by consciously plugging into that river of gold that's your path, if that makes sense. Yeah. So yeah, dreaming big again and lots of endings and moving on. Right now I'm releasing the distortion of the last years. Yeah. So that river of gold, to consciously connect in with that for you is going to be really, really powerful. And check it out. The river of gold, the final outcome card is literally like treasure chest. The gold is awaiting. Through the darkness, the light comes again, you know, all of that. An unforeseen windfall of new abundance comes to you now. As you're backstroking through the river of gold. So confirmation for you. There you go. But yeah, something really powerful about consciously connecting to your river of gold, plugging in. And by the way, everyone can plug into the river of gold, which just taps into the synchronistic flow, like synchronistic energy, covered in goosebumps, synchronistic energy on the planet. You know how like you see our Earth and photos of our Earth or whatever, and we see like the grid lines around our Earth, like all the grids, whether they're electronic or not is irrelevant to, like, you know, there's the equator and whatever, Tropic of Capricorn, blah, blah, blah. The synchronistic, like, and they're quite straight, if you may. Synchronistic energy flow is like a river. It literally has no straight lines, but is literally like around our Earth, and it's literally like, it just moves like the ocean current, if you may. But everybody can connect into that. So everybody can plug in through their Earth star and find their path, by the way. You're very welcome, Julie. Okay, I'll have another round of yes pleases. So you can pop your yes please in the comments now. I love it. Yeah, and the stars, and it's like the stars in the river of gold. Oh, look, see, and because there's Nirvana waiting if you wanna. Nirvana if you wanna. You know, like you have the choice to tap into joy or pain. And yeah, it's kind of really powerful. Really, really powerful. Okay, so another round of yes pleases. Julie said synchronicity. So Julie Culligan. So there's another Julie here. Interesting. Synchronicity. I just tuned in and the first thing you said was Julie. Why the reading was for another Julie. You said my name and all you read resonated. I love that. That was like last week, I think. There was like another lady who resonated with, but I actually wasn't reading for her, but the same name. So let's make it a thing that on my readings, if it's the same name, it's actually for you as well. Yeah, that's funny. I love that so much. Yay. That's so good. Okay. All right. So this round of yes pleases. And if you guys are just joining live, I run my Life Purpose Legacy. Each fortnight there's a live training in Life Purpose Legacy, and it literally is like activating the wealth and energetic mindset and energetic shifts in your body to allow you to live your true unique purpose and expand to actually living your dream life rather than the undercurrent and stuck in a loop that keeps you at your glass ceiling that you can't break through. Last week, our capacity to receive training was a next level fire, and I was guided to release just that particular training for free. So if you would like to watch the capacity to receive training, just comment capacity below. If you're just joining in here, and I will send it to you. It is literally like we can only receive that which we have the capacity for. If we want to expand beyond that and actually create something that our heart and soul is calling us for, but we can never seem to get there, or seems elusive, or like, you know, seems like you're hitting up against walls, the capacity to receive training is definitely something that you want to watch. So just comment capacity below, and I can send you that training for free. If you just want to jump straight into Life Purpose Legacy, the doors are open now, where all the trainings are available there, and each fortnight I run it as a live training. So just comment Legacy if you'd like the details for that. Yes. Okay. All right. So yes. So Emma Nat says the choice between joy or pain. Both are available. Both are available. Just like there's this high frequency light coming through and the double mission, we can literally decide, we can literally learn through joy or pain. As human society, we are programmed through the way society is raised to learn through pain. To learn through joy does take a conscious choice, and then to rewire the energetics, hence why Life Purpose Legacy is what we do in that space, to rewire the energetics to actually, like, we can choose to learn through joy, but then it's like, if you've always learned through pain, that shift can be almost painful, right? So yeah, definitely a big learning curve. We do talk about that in Life Purpose Legacy as well. But yeah, so just comment capacity below if you want that free training. It was freaking fire. Okay, so covered in goosebumps. And just a reminder too, so I'll be taking a 2-week break from these particular weekly psychic readings over Christmas, New Year next week. But I'll do pop-up readings, so just keep an eye out for those. But I'm also keeping my calendar open this Christmas holidays. Just feels right to. Sometimes, some years I don't. This year I am. So if you'd like to book a private reading, just comment psychic below and I'll send you the details for that. Okay, so this round of yes pleases. I love that Julie so much. Both Julies. Okay. So Ganesha is coming through for who? Okay, so Lana, is that Lana Kapan? And it looks like you have a fairy on there. Did you put a little fairy emoticon? A fairy and a rainbow. So Lana Kapan? Is Lana still here? Perfect. And you did put a fairy on, so I'm going to pull a fairy card for you. I know that you can see them. I can't. Okay. Oops, one fell out. Okay, I guess that's the one. This one. Ooh, life energy. Here we go. Something about the capacity training that's just like beaming through with that one. So make sure you've commented capacity and I can send it to you. The happy fairy of sunshine brings lots of life-giving energy. She reminds you to shine your light and to reveal anything in the shadow that needs to be healed. Kind of pretty much the energies on the planet right now. Music is the bottom card from the fairies. And the one that fell out, ooh, inspiration. There is a lot of information coming through and inspiration. It's interesting. She's like white. This is blue, like throat chakra, coming into alignment with who you are. Of course, speaking a truth, but that comes into alignment with who you are. Your voice changes. Not just your tone of voice, but the way you communicate changes when you are in your authentic self. And then this purple, very much connected to crown chakra, of course, and receiving claircognizant information via inspiration, or those ideas that come out of the blue, like, oh, that's a great idea. Why didn't I think of that? Like, it's literally coming from the fairies. Fairies are really strong for you. Okay, life energy. Now, Ganesha came through really strong. So first card from Ganesha, Splendor, Spiritual Quest, and then Spiritual Practice. Ooh, you're being called to step into a higher frequency to receive the inspiration that is trying to come through. Or you might have just committed to a legacy. It's coming through really strongly. Like, your legacy wants to come through you. You might be receiving the inspiration, or this might be a sign that it's time for you to, like, up the ante of your spiritual practice. Spiritual quest can mean, obviously going on a spiritual pilgrimage type thing, which can be just going on a drive or driving a different way home or whatever too, but it can be obviously like a big pilgrimage. This can also be like just an awakening. You've had an awakening lately, which, making this sense with this energy streaming through. It might feel a little bit chaotic. When this high frequency is pouring through, it can feel fucking chaos. It can feel like a lot of chaos, okay? And so this, for you, is to be able to ground it so that you can learn through the joy. Yeah, you can learn through the joy. It is a choice, but you can learn through the joy. This spiritual practice is going to allow you to harness the energies and inspiration coming through so that it doesn't wire and fry you. You can, like, if you channel it through writing, painting, drawing, cooking even, you know, like any sort of creative endeavor can help you to channel it so it's not frying you energetically. You know how we can feel like wired fried? And I know that people are like, well, that's because of coffee and adrenaline and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, yeah, when with this high frequency energy coming through, you can feel that way anyway. Oh, look at all that white. Look at it. Like, and it's the protection card. So you're protected. I wonder if you haven't been trusting the ideas that have been coming through to you. Yeah, and I just got covered in goosebumps as I said that. But the information that you have been receiving is correct. There is a lot of light energy around you. It might seem really dark, but the music is transforming, like the energy is transforming that darkness. Like, you know how when we turn a light on in a dark room, it lights up the whole room. You know, when we can listen to a certain music and it can change our entire day, right? It can pull us out of a shitty mood or whatever. And so this energy coming through is dispersing a level of darkness through your system, which might feel chaotic, but if you engage in a spiritual practice, it's going to allow you to ground it and channel it to be able to receive it, you know, to be able to receive it. Oh, look, that's the protection card underneath, like that's the bottom card, but underneath that one, when I picked it up, is fulfillment. So there we go. There we go. Check it out. So that is the message for you, Lana, and let me know if that resonates, like, you know, because it's either like you're fully in this channeling mode or it just feels like there's so much energy going on, you don't know what to do with it. But channeling it is your very first step in getting clear to be able to receive that high frequency. Definitely watch the capacity training. I think I said that in the beginning as well, because that's like this life force energy is like pouring through. But if our physical body isn't up to receiving it, like it can just feel like we're being fried, basically. You know, in a way. Yeah. And nervous system's being fried. I don't know how to put it into words. Okay. So another round of yes, pleases, please. You're so very welcome. You're so very welcome. Oops. Okay, so these cards here. Covered in goosebumps. Who is this one for? This is really strong. Who's ever coming through? Just grabbing another deck here. Haven't used this one for a while and it was calling today, so. So for those of you who are just joining live, I'll be taking a 2-week break off our regular time schedule over Christmas, New Year, next 2 weeks. But I will be doing pop-up readings, so just keep an eye out for those. And I'm keeping my calendar open this Christmas holidays. So if you'd like to book a private psychic reading, just comment psychic below. That's still available. I have opened up extra time slots in my calendar, so yeah. Okay, so this round of yes pleases. So yeah, so this deck's calling for whoever this is, the Dreams of Gaia. Capacity is crucial. Yes, 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 yes. Okay. Yes, so it's easy to book a reading if you just comment psychic and the auto message will send you the link for my page to book through there. Okay. So who is this one for? This tarot. So Shannon Cleary. Shannon Cleary. Okay, so as I was shuffling to put these away, these two jumped out. Personal transformation and openness. So it's like you've stepped into a new cycle. So I'm trusting that Shannon's still here. If she can please let me know before I keep reading. Oh, this card, for real. The yearly 12 card readings closed. Technically date-wise yesterday, but I hadn't been advertising them. So no, if you'd like the 12 card reading, that's the 2025 personal psychic forecast. Just comment 2025 and yes, you can still book that. So yeah, it's not, I just hadn't been pushing it because I have been getting bookings. So yeah, so if you do want me to read for you over the 12 months, that's my 2025 personal psychic forecast. I record that email and email it off to you. So I pull 12 cards, so one for each month of the year. And then there's 3 like overlying cards that I pull is like the 3 main conscious things that you're working on over 2025. So it can really help support the energies and to know what's coming up for you. So you can really work these energies that your soul is aligning to and choosing. So just comment 2025 if you want the details for that. Okay, so Shannon's still here. Awesome. So yeah, so the openness, so as I said, these ones came out of the other deck. So the personal transformation and the openness, it just feels like you've stepped into a new cycle with the openness, like something shifted, you're open to a new frequency. He's holding like a tray of gold. So, well, it looks like pears or something, I don't know. A symbol of wealth, if you may. But the moon, like new moon, new cycle, it just feels like this new cycle for you. And it's really confirmed by what's come out in the cards here. Shannon, can you please let me know if you are in a relationship or not? So what's come through, like, it's crazy. Like, I love this deck. I don't know it off by heart. I've had it for years. I know a lot of the cards, but I couldn't tell you each one. But there's a card in here that I love, and it literally has come out for you. And it's this one. Like a beautiful divine balance. Now that's in the right now, okay? In the past card is, I know this card. The 3 of Earth, and it's literally like what you've planted in the past is coming to fruition. Like hard work, groundwork. You can see he's like planting an acorn or something, like an oak tree. In the ground with a squirrel, you've been squirreling away, like not storing out of fear. You've been preparing. You've been doing the groundwork. Like it literally says ambition, sowing seeds, groundwork, energy investment, sacrifice, fertility, and outcomes. People notice commitment and dedication, time to make preparations. Like you can see there's blood like on his hand / acorn, and there's something about it. Thought there was something about it on here. Okay, I'm just going to read what's jumping out because it feels important. So there may be choices offered that appear as limitations or restrictions, but while these choices may bring about feelings of reluctance, frustration, and annoyance, put them aside and focus on the end result and what it will bring. So it's like you have really gone to the depths of soul and transformation and not given up, okay? And there's been a lot of groundwork that you haven't seen like the results from, if you may. However, this symbol of like complete balance, if you may, it's like, yeah, sorry, awesome point there, Emma. So like not storing it out of fear, but you've been preparing. There is a, not just hoarding, but, you know, like if we look at survival mode, you know, that just coming from a very fearful survival place of like, there's not enough, I need to prepare, we're going to have doomsday, blah, blah, blah. There's a difference between that energy from fear or like just preparing for your future. And I feel for you, you know, so yeah, thanks for, I meant to continue that little bit there, Emma, so thank you for that. So I feel for you, Shannon, there's been a lot of like preparation out of just preparing for your future. And so this one here is really coming into that balance of like, you've really, like, and this is what you're feeling now, but this card can also represent like the extremes, what we've been talking about on the collective message with this, in essence of like, there is really good things happening and there's so much light, but it's shining a light on the darkness. And so quote unquote is equals light as darkness. However, when you reach a point in your spiritual evolution and development, you literally can handle this, okay? People who have done the groundwork and gone through the darkest of dark shit are being initiated and prepared to hold it all. You can't be asking for massive wealth, fulfillment of your dreams, whatever your big thing is, right? And this is coming back to capacity, guys. If you haven't comment capacity, and I'll send you the link, I'll have to do that manually this afternoon. So comment capacity, okay? Because this is really what we're talking about here. But for you, Shannon, like you've done the groundwork, and without going to the darkest of depths and being in the acorn phase and not knowing if it's working, even though you know, even though you don't know, it's like this comes into like now you can hold both, because in the past you were given both but you collapsed in a way, to an extent of, when you're chasing your dreams, you have to have the capacity to be able to receive, not just receive the big stuff, but to be able to hold what comes with, being in the spotlight or stepping in, or not even the spotlight, but how like when you chase your dreams and the people who are not dreamers will tear you down. If you can't handle that when you're little, how are you going to handle it when you're big, And so this is really what I feel for you, Shannon, is you've really stepped into a place of like, you've shifted. And as you said, I think you've said you've changed or something there. Now, what's really interesting, and so you said yes to being in a relationship, is that you've gone through a massive transformation because there's a beautiful divine balance here. The emotional waters have been reached to new heights. And then also the overlying card is union. So I'm curious where you're at with your relationship. If you want to share or not, it's totally okay. But whatever the case is that you've undergone a massive transformation. And so I feel like this has been like very transformative for your personal relationship. Like it is shifted something in your entire perspective that now it's like you can travel the emotional waters of what it brings, if you may. But I feel also this has been a catalyst for a lot of it too, where you're just like, I think, can I come up for air now? Okay. Which actually, this is an air card actually. So it's kind of like, okay, we're here. We're like in the light now. The acorn has started to sprout and you're receiving the light and the light codes to be able to quote unquote receive that. So yeah, that's really big. So I'm just gonna read this because you can even see the fish at the bottom there, and they're in like a mirror opposite. So regardless of like, if it's supporting your relationship or not, it might be bringing awareness, to like, is it the reflection, and is it the transformation that I can, be with? So the Two of Water, yes, the intimacy, closeness, trust, commitment, reconciliation, equality, union, codependency, and taking sides. So this is like, can I travel these emotional waters now with this level of consciousness that I've gone through in the transformation inside myself? Okay, so maintain independence and avoid codependence, avoid taking sides, put aside judgment and blame, a meeting of minds and hearts, going beyond infatuation and attraction, intimacy, sharing, giving, and communication, time to forgive and seek reconciliation. So yes, it's interesting. Two of Water represents a relationship that has moved beyond infatuation and physical attraction to one that is built upon a foundation of deeper mutual love, trust, respect, and shared interests and values. It symbolizes a meeting of the mind and heart that is free of the desire to possess and control. Yeah, how interesting. We were on the brink of a breakup and now has flipped into balance and union. Wow, what beautiful confirmation for you. Oh, touches my heart. Because like that's the thing where it's just like you've really like gone through the depths and the dark, and it's like then even this coming up, like really. And I literally haven't pulled this deck out, even had it on my desk for weeks in all my cards, because I've got my cupboard and then I pull them out here. And for like this card deck specifically was like, pull me out today, and this reading specifically for you. And The actual union card has come out. Like, hello, hello. Yeah, do not allow arrogance, wounded pride, or ego to destroy a relationship. Where you can take responsibility for your choices. The Two of Water invites you to communicate, forgive, or apologize now. But the overlying card is the beautiful union. I'm just going to see if there's something jumps out. I know it's like pretty self-explanatory, but oh, I'm covered in goosebumps. What a beautiful confirmation for you both, hey? I'm covered in goosebumps. Oh my God, I'm so covered in goosebumps about that. Goosebumps. Depths and dark. Unity and wholeness, marriage, unity, connection, integration, harmony, and alignment and peace. And the thing is that like, you know, each, you know, pulling out of the weeds does go to a darker depths to, you know, there's different stages of relationships. And I think that they really need to be honored to be able to move through to come into that sacred union, you know? So you have unlimited potential. Harmony arises when we are in alignment. So it's coming back into alignment. It says we are told that love is all, and at the center, when all is in harmony and alignment, there is only love. But whilst love is important, at the center, there is only peace and stillness of the void. The dark, the black, is chaotic, it's messy. But there's also nothingness in the void. And stillness. And from the depths of the void and the darkness and the nothingness, everything is born. Everything is born. Everything is born from that space. But the people who don't go down to the depths never get to experience the limitlessness that is born from the void. Everything is born from the void. But while love is important, at the center, there is only peace and stillness of the void. It is in unifying all and experience the peace that is born in that moment that we remember what it was like to first dwell in the void and to dwell in the womb. In that place of pure stillness and silence, all is created. I'm covered in goosebumps, guys. Can you feel that? I'm covered in goosebumps. Whew. Thank you for letting me read for you, Shannon. Thank you for turning up here today. In the synchronistic flow that all is... Because, oh my God, that was... Did you guys get that activation? It's okay to be in the stillness. Whilst there was all this ridiculous chaos going on and these high frequency energetic upgrades coming through the collective that are literally transforming our DNA and cellular coding, transformation, things are changing at a cellular level. While it's all chaos and busy, breathing in the moments, even when it's busy, we can always come back to stillness and center no matter how busy we are. Devotion, tune into the portal of your heart. These are all the collective messages. We can always find peace in the chaos that we are breaking. You're so very welcome, Shannon. What beautiful, absolute confirmation for you guys. Like, come on, you can't get any more on point and powerful than that. I'm covered in goosebumps. Still. Still. Whew. I'm going to leave us on that really powerful energy for you guys to be activated and tapped into the river of gold, the beautiful stillness that is an energy inside of you that we can harness, activate, and amplify. We are the anchor for that, okay? So as you move through this busy season, your energy ripples out. I'm still covered in goosebumps. This is crazy. This is such an activation. Your energy ripples out and you have the power to transform what's going on around you. I know you know that, but this is really strong. Reminder that you have the power to anchor that in And from that place of stillness and void is the birthplace of everything. And whilst we are in galactic alignment right now of our actual astrological shifts through Sagittarius and solstice coming up, we're in a very powerful vortex for these energies coming through. And so this is your activation. Thank you so much, Shannon and her partner, and the beautiful synchronistic alignment of that to come through. Like, just hello. Like complete beautiful balance. Like, you couldn't get any more cards in pure alignment of that out of the entire deck. Like, that's phenomenal. This shit blows my mind. Yeah, it does. Yeah, and this is the energy, right? Tears up, the heart opens. Come back to the centeredness. It literally says here, like, devotion, to tune into the portal of your heart. You literally can birth a new age. You literally can birth and, you know, break the glass ceilings with your energy. Okay, and if you keep hitting up against that, remember to comment capacity if you haven't commented that, and I will send you the free training. I'll send it manually this afternoon to you. So that capacity training helps you to really anchor in the new energetic frequencies, that literally your heart has the power to change the world by the energy and frequency you hold. And I believe that next year is going to be a lot of chaos in the world, and it's up to us to be the anchors to hold this, because this is what's going to birth that. We are the anchors for that. Don't ever forget your power, guys. Okay. So as I said, I'll do some pop-up readings over our Christmas, New Year. So keep an eye out for them. If you'd like to book a private reading, comment psychic below. And if you haven't commented capacity, I'll send you that free training. I will definitely get it to you this afternoon. It is friggin' fire that will help to harness and anchor this in. And if you want to amplify that void, that stillness, still mind meditation is your best friend. Still mind meditation is quote unquote hard because it's something that we're not used to in our busy, fast-paced society. So practicing still mind meditation, meaning sit and don't fucking fidget and don't fucking move, and train yourself on a regular basis, is the most powerful form of meditation that you can harness and experience. Yoga, like a really strong power vinyasa flow yoga class on a regular basis, taught me how to still mind meditate over the years. It was a really powerful anchor for me. I'm not saying it's going to resonate with everyone, but it really taught me mind, body, soul connection, and how to quote unquote like tame the monkey mind. Like, we can't stop thought. That's not what still mind meditation is about. It's about becoming the observer to that thought. And so yoga was really powerful. Or exercise and then meditate. Do you know what I mean? Like, quote unquote, get all your energy out and then sit, you know, make it a regular practice. But still mind meditation, if you want to really harness these energies and grow your consciousness and clear energy, still mind meditation will beat them all. So yeah, okay. So have a beautiful Christmas. As I said, I'll do some pop-up readings. Thank you again, Shannon. That was so powerful. Thank you to everyone who's been here, and for a beautiful 2024. It's been an amazing year. I'm super excited for 2025, and I'll see you guys all very soon. I love you so much. Mwah.